in time for
Did
the
he
end
say
of
he
free
got a massive
practice.
cold?
Yeah, I think he did actually. Okay. I'm in. Everything's looking good. So let's see. Just
Right.
get the stream on my screen. Actually, and before these notifications, because it's going a bit crazy at the moment. So messages off. Okay. Stream's up, I
Put
think.
notifications off.
Yeah. Stream's up. Messages off. Okay, and I can be heard. That's good.
Can I be heard?
Hold on, let me check that.
Let's make that sure.
Stream's up. Messages off. Okay, and I can be heard. That's good. Can I be heard? Yes, you can.
Oh. There's no
Perfect.
scream in the background.
Perfectly well, you can.
Perfectly well.
So, okay. I just made it in time for the end of practice, so I reckon there's going to be no change in that. But everyone, yeah, it is pretty close. Yeah, first three are separated by about just under a second. And after that, after that it gets a bit close. But I guess since stream up and running, better do the intro. So hello there, everybody, it is the Gavra League back once again with another Formula Golf round number 4 here at Oulton Park Island. I am your favourite commentator, Soup, haha. And in the commentary box alongside me is Bowie, but he's actually out on track right now. So there he is,
yes!
on screen. He's going to win it for us today, aren't you?
No, I'm sure I'll win.
But he's going to be my eyes on the track, so that's going to be handy for us.
By the way, as soon as I scream, you don't think I'm all near me.
So I shall wait for, well, there's 30 seconds of practice left. He didn't really need to see practice because it's the same really. So we have Adrenalina, Ilson, Giorgio, Van, Rip It Up, Bowie, new guy, MKG, Dark Aussies, Mayo, Lore. Mayo's your teammate, correct?
Yeah.
Gonorrhea, me, Gavra, Maverick, and Nick Kang, who is the new Italian commentator, so make sure you go check him out as well.
There we go. Okay, let's hope my qualifying is a bit better.
Tuesday evening, what better way to spend it than some lovely racing?
Right. I like how casual, like, people are cutting the last turn and the first turn, but I haven't seen anyone cutting the corner except for Adrenalina.
Yeah, I've seen there was some
on
issues.
pole position. Oh, no.
Oh yeah, savor that moment. What livery am I in?
God,
I think I'm. Well, a bit of a scramble to get out on track right now. 10 minutes of qualifying.
In the pit lane, what the hell?
Big line of cars on their way out of the pit lane right now. Lovely to see. Let's get on board. Or well, let's not get on board. Let's get some nice cinematic views of Ilson, who leads the way. I missed Laguna Seca last week, but the last race I did see, him, Ilson, and Adrenalina had a lovely run to the line. Ilson pipping him just on the line for second place. It was brilliant. Always nice to see. Yeah, it was great to see that kind of battling. I didn't realise it was that long ago. He's getting a little bit pressured from Giorgio there.
Oh.
So I'll get on the website and see what the running order is for today. I have a feeling it's like 60 laps or something like that. It's a short track.
46, if I'm correct.
46, you are correct. Okay, 46 laps of Oulton Park Island. 1 minute 20 laps roughly. So we're looking for that. Maverick in the different livery. He's a new guy here. I'm not sure what team that is. I'm actually going to have to check that. I'm assuming it's updated. So I am...
He's in the team at MKG, but I have no idea what team he's in as well.
Yeah, I'll have to check that. Formula Golf standings. Let's have a look. I'm assuming there's like an updated thing here. Perhaps not. No, I don't think it's been updated just yet. But I'll keep the standings open. So currently, Ilson is on the top at the moment with 82 points, with Giorgio sitting second with 70 points, and Adrenalina in third position with 68 points. So a good close battle for the championship here. Not too much separate them. So yeah, it's looking pretty tight up the top. Of course, we did have the news for the league altogether. That's Youssef and Dulakar. They are gone. So that is why Maverick and MXG are in here. I'm not sure what their team is yet, but that's who they're replacing. Dulakar, I do remember from the previous season of Formula Golf. Other than that, I didn't know Youssef. I just remember him flipping over at what race was it? Brands Hatch. I remember him having a huge accident trying to go around the outside of someone at Paddock Hill. That's what I remember. So currently Giorgio sits on top by a tenth of a second over Ilson with a 117.0. Ilson with a 117.1, and then it gets a little bit of a gap to Adrenalina with a 117.8. So we're going to have a look at the sector times. So currently Ilson going slightly quicker than Ilson. Well, the other way around. Ilson going slightly quicker than Giorgio. 26.5 for him. And then Adrenalina going just a bit quicker. He's actually trying to go around someone there. One of the golf cars. One of the Calpa Junior teams. Oh wait, because... Yeah, or the van, that was Van behind someone else, I think.
Yeah, that's
20...
me.
Oh.
That was behind me.
Well, Ilson's coming to finish his lap. Let's see if it's an improvement. So he's doing a 24.6. It's a good middle sector. He pops on top of the 116.6. Good lap from him. And then Giorgio, he is going for a trip along, destroying every single advertising board on the way down to turn 3. Good job. Adrenalina comes across the line, and it is not an improvement. He just demolished every single piece of polystyrene.
Look, he's going so wide through turn 1 there. Did you see that?
Giorgio? Or whoever that was.
That's Adrenalina behind me. I saw that.
We were watching Adrenalina behind Bowie here, getting the slipstream down towards turn 3. Not letting him gonna have it that easy. See that there's Giorgio completely locking up Adrenalina and having a bit of an excursion off the track there. And that's Mayo coming through in the background as well. Now, anybody on a particular good lap? Ilson improving. Just went best in the first sector. Where can I actually open the chat? I'm not sure where I can get that. Ilson comes across the line again. It is another improvement, a 116.3 for him. I'll refresh, actually, that might help. There we go, I got it. I knew I did it. I knew I could do it. And there's Evil. There he is. He's in the chat. Why aren't you in the commentary box, Evil?
Oh, this is a great qualifying.
He also says that your mic's really echoey, but it's actually not. It's just loud, that's all. It's called being able to hear, Evil.
It may be because it was behind my head, but don't just...
You should not have mentioned that. You really should not have mentioned that. That you had the mic behind your head, so you were talking out of your ass.
Oh, not that head.
And hello to Thomas Bertram, who is our other commentator. I should be able to start commentating tomorrow. We don't have a race tomorrow. Thursday. So,
tomorrow.
Well, I can't...
Random online sessions, just...
We're watching Giorgio as he comes through Sector 1, setting a 26.5. That's quite a good bit off the pace of Ilson. But we'll see what he can do in the middle sector.
I thought this was going to be my track, but I'm currently 11th.
Ooh, Thomas Bertram saying Bowie's always talking out of his ass. Ooh, respond, Bowie. How say you? What say you?
Say something I didn't know already.
There you go. Our man out on track. Our man out on track, speaking while travelling at about 100 miles an hour.
That's peanut butter. What?
Yeah. Yeah, let's watch Giorgio finish his lap. Currently quite good. Van now sitting in third, actually good from him. Is it an improvement from Giorgio? It is not. Adrenalina is on a lap, coming up to finish now. Where is he going to put himself? Across the line he comes, he puts himself second. 0.08 of a second off of Ilson. So close. Just getting in behind there. 1:16.45 for Adrenalina and 1:16.37 for Adrenalina. So now Van on a good lap here for Van is driving for Mad Races ART. Teammate is currently on pole position, and if they can get themselves in the top 5 here, it'll be a great result for them. Because I believe, are they sitting on top of the standings as well? Yes, they are. Way out in front with 132 points. Adrenalina going extremely quick in the first sector, 26.1 for him.
He's stuck behind me, so he can't do much.
Yeah, he set a 24.6 middle sector as well. Van comes across the line. It is not an improvement for him. Giorgio about to come across the line here. Anybody who starts their lap now will still have a chance. He comes across the line. He puts himself second by 0.05 of a second. Oh my god, it's so close up front. Adrenalina comes across the line again. It's no improvement. It's just a little bit off. It is so close up front. The first 3 are separated by under 1/10 of a second. That you don't get closer than that other than thousandths of a second. Evil's saying cars are taking advantage of turn 1 by going off the track. We'll have to have a look.
Yeah, that's what I said as well. Adrenalina is always cutting turn 1 like crazy.
Well, we'll have a look if he's out on track again. He's not, but we'll stick with one of the cars as they come through turn 1. If any of them are going through turn 1. Well, you're not, so we'll stick with Van then. Van is actually on quite a good lap. It might be an improvement if he can pop ahead of Adrenaline. He needs 0.8 though. It's quite a big ask. So let's hear he comes. 25 seconds remaining of this session. Here he comes. We've got a car off there, one of the line cars. Across the line. Van Elk. Does he improve? He does, but it's not enough. So you're saying there's a big curb just on the exit of turn 1, so I'm assuming they're using all of that to their advantage. Gonorrhea doesn't improve.
Come on!
Come on! Yeah!
Yes!
8th place, you got it. On the line. Good job.
Oh my god, that's so close. Hang on,
Yeah, I told you. Ilson takes pole here at Oulton Park by 0.05 of a second over Giorgio and 0.08 of a second over Adrenalina.
Sorry, I was having a celebration wank there. Sorry.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, warm up. Okay, I didn't even have to do that.
I didn't even get to read the grid. But
I had 5 more minutes to do it, and then, oh no, wait, I'm not gonna say that. Sorry. I'll just shut up. Just shut up. No.
So is anybody coming out at all? Well, we have a good field of drivers here today. We have, is it 13 drivers? Yeah, 13 drivers here today.
Yeah.
So, it's always nice to see a good field of drivers out here today. So, warm up, nothing much happens during this. So, I guess it's just time that we can talk about what else is happening in the week. We have Formula B on Thursday, as per usual. So, we are going to be heading to Silverstone this week. Silverstone in the heavy rain this week.
Oh no.
And then Friday's LMP3, which I won't be here for. I'll be missing LMP3 this week, which I'm kind of sad about.
No,
really.
No, you're gonna be there. No.
I
won't let you miss it. No.
I'll be there next week. I promise.
Nope, not buying it.
Well, actually, I need to double check if I actually suppose if I am actually not going to be able to make it. I'm gonna double check Friday this week. Bear with me. That really hurt my voice doing that. I shouldn't do that.
Oh, I see the final standings of qualifying here on my screen. Because I went back in the stream.
Yeah.
We have
Okay.
Wilson in
Yeah,
pole,
that's
Giorgio, Adrenalina, Van Elk, MKG, the new guy, in 5th.
MKG did a good job.
6th. Oh my god. Connor in 7th. Me in 8th. Holy shit.
So the MKG doing a great job here today, putting that car in 5th position. I didn't actually notice that because I didn't get time to read through all of the grid. But there you have it. Great performance.
In 10th we have Maverick, the other
And hello to
new guy.
Dan. I believe that's Dan. The guy, our star winner of last Friday in the LMP3, which took a real kind of turn later on in the Radical Cup chat. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be able to make it this Friday, so rip.
I'm doing the Lewis Hamilton.
Let's watch Bowie as he does the Lewis Hamilton.
I know. I'm mowing the lawn.
And here we see Bowie, the lawnmower.
Whee! Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
You taking out a plasterboard sign.
Wait, did I?
Well, no, you went through it on my screen.
Yeah, I was about to say I went through it, what the hell?
So here we see practicing some race starts. We don't care about the times for warm-up because that doesn't matter at all. You took out a cone. What are you doing? Oh my god! That was the best on the stream.
I just looked it back on stream.
That was fantastic. That's going in the highlights.
What the hell?
Well,
I did not see that coming.
yeah, I was like, where are you going?
I just saw the camera, just me fly through screen, like, oh, well.
You were airborne. You were in the air.
Me? Here goes part 2.
And part 2 of how to fly a Formula Golf car with Bowie. Here we go. Turn 1 at Oulton Park. Completely takes the other track. And here we see a reverse entry.
I just looked back on the screen and see me slowly creeping in there.
It's Schumacher. So the warm-up is finished. The warm-up is finished and now I'm all warmed up and ready to go here for round number 4 of the Formula
Sweat. What you want?
Now, we know you're good at your starts, so just
Wait,
just
Gavra's in here too?
yeah, just nail your start and we'll applaud you. All right.
Oh god.
Off you go. I'm staring at a tent. That's always nice.
Staring at my car, just doing donuts.
Here we go. I'm gonna pull off the grid here. The lights go red. At Oulton Park, we're almost ready to go. Lights out, away we go at wherever we are. Oulton Park, and away we go. Giorgio gets a great start and nails Ilson into turn 1. Adrenalina up to 3rd, Van in 4th, Rip It Up in 5th, MKG losing out at the start. There we got a huge accident to turn 1. Bowie's around, and the 2 Kalpa Motorsport cars have gone around, and Laurie's involved as well. It's all gone horribly wrong at turn 1 at Oulton Park. Meanwhile, in 5th position, MKG trying to come back and rip it up down to turn number 3, down to the hairpin. Can't quite get it done, bit of wheel banging. Gonorrhea up the inside as well. Maverick going side by side with Dark Aussies as well. It's all going a bit haywire here, but Giorgio's nailed the start and is out in front at lap 1. Ilson and now in 2nd, Adrenalina. Van followed by Rip It Up, followed by MKG. Bit of contact there coming through the hairpin section, or the chicane section. Gonorrhea follows suit. Maverick behind. Dark Aussies in 9th, and Bowie down in 10th with Laurie in 11th and Mayo in 12th after contact at turn 1. Now Dark Aussie's putting pressure on Maverick, that is. And here we go now. Now Ilson putting a little bit of pressure on Giorgio as we come and finish lap number 1. It's all good. It's as usual in Formula Golf. Here we go. We finished lap 1, 45 laps to go. Lead group are pulling a little bit away now. Van in 4th, being put under pressure by Rip It Up. Here he comes. The little move, possibly down to the hairpin down here. A little bit sketchy, but let's see if he does. MKG doing a good job in 5th, in 6th. With Gonorrhea in 7th, and Maverick putting him under pressure in 8th position. Here he comes, down to the hairpin. Maverick on the outside. Under braking, gets it done very easily. Ooh. But now Gonorrhea trying the cut back out of the hairpin, doesn't quite get it done. Up front a little bit more. Rip It Up just behind Van now. Let's see what happens. Putting him under all sorts of pressure here. Oh, Rip It Up going a good bit wide out of that turn. Surely might have been a penalty, but up front Ilson putting Giorgio under pressure. 1, 2, 3 are nose to tail at this moment in time. Very tight circuit to overtake at, so this is going to be quite tough to do that. Possibility of a one stop possibly here. The cars bounced somehow on my screen. That was weird. 1, 2, 3 across the line, separated by about 1/10 of a second each. Van in 4th, Rip It Up still behind him in 5th, MKG in 6th, holding on. Maverick in 7th with Gonorrhea going down the inside into turn 1, trying, it doesn't quite get it done. Dark Aussies in 9th, just holding on as well. Here comes Dark Aussies, possibly not. No, holds on for another lap. Up front, nothing changes as yet. The championship contenders running 1, 2 and 3, Adrenalina. And Van now being put under pressure by Rip It Up. MKG tried a little move into the hairpin, didn't quite get it done. Maverick now in 7th, chasing his teammate. Dark Aussies being put under a little bit of pressure from Gonorrhea. But actually, Dark Aussies had got around Gonorrhea, excuse me. Van holding off the pressure from Rip It Up for now, but now Rip It Up's got a good run out of turn number 5 there. So let's see what he can do. Through the right, fast right-hander we come. Double right-hander actually, double apex. No change up front as of yet, so we're going to keep watching the battle for 4th here. Through the final turn, Rip It Up getting a good little run at it. Yeah, he got a great run out of the final turn. Let's see what he can do into turn 1 there, side by side as we come across the line. Ducks back into the slipstream to keep behind him. Will he try it into turn 1? Does not, but probably will get a nice run out of this turn here. Into turn 1, not taking advantage of the track at all. In the background, Maverick and Dark Aussies going side by side. Dark Aussies going around Maverick here, getting a nice little... Oh, contact! And off goes Maverick into the gravel. But that was a little bit of wheel banging, and that's how it ends. Oh, Rip It Up going into the back of Van, and that's put him off the track. And MKG, he loses 2 positions, but now he's going side by side with MKG, and he gets the position back, but MKG cuts back again, gets put in the gravel a little bit, and Van goes down the inside, and MKG off into the grass, but still keeps on the track just. No changes up front just yet. A little bit messy from those 4, 5 and 6, but now Rip It Up into 4th position. Van now in 5th, but will probably come back and Rip It Up. Yes, he does, and Rip It Up gladly gives the position back. So good sportsmanship from him there, but now that's put him under pressure from MKG. Here comes MKG, the new guy. Rip It Up really shuts the door on him and really kind of brake checks him into the last turn there. But MKG, let's see if we can get a good run out of the last turn here. He does get a nice run. It's not going to be enough. Now Dark Aussie's having a good run behind them as well. Through the first turn they come really going wider than they should. Up front, no changes as of yet, but still heating up. Van now breaking off away from the group. That's exactly what he needs to do. So they stay nose to tail for now. Up front, Ilson almost with Giorgio, just still can't find a way around. Adrenalina just sniffing around the back, waiting for his opportunity to get round. 1, 2, 3. Come up the hill here at Oulton Park Island, the shortened version of the track. light ablaze that come through the double right-hander. Ilson looking for his opportunity, not going to have it this lap. Rip It Up breaking off a little bit. Dark Aussie's putting MKG under all sorts of pressure here. Got a really fast car, has Dark Aussies. But they've kind of settled down now. There's Bowie coming back.
Here we go.
At Gonorrhea here, he's got a great run as he comes down the main straight, the back straight here, and onto the main straight here at Oulton Park. Coming back from spin, Gonorrhea very slow out of that turn. Let's see what Bowie can do here in the Coppa Junior car. Meanwhile, his teammate is back down in 11th place. Bowie bouncing over the covers, goes very wide at turn 1. So that'll ruin his chances for maybe another half lap. We'll see.
I'm gonna come in.
And that's it. There's your pit call from Bowie. But now Ilson up front, so close to the back of Giorgio. Adrenalina hanging back a little bit, waiting for his opportunity. But it's very tough to overtake here. Giorgio really going wide out of turn number 5 there. As they come towards turn number 6, which technically counts as 2 corners. But surely Ilson will have his position back. Giorgio absolutely nailing a start at the start of this Grand Prix.
Giorgio going to start too, but I was going to get a jump start, so I just backed off again. And I just got caught up with the cars.
What happened to 3 wide in turn 1 doesn't really work. 3 into 1 doesn't go. Ilson now really putting the pressure on Giorgio ahead. Ilson is in front of the championship. He's surely got a great slipstream down towards the hairpin to the outside. Ilson versus Giorgio. He gets on the grass a little bit. We'll try around the outside. We'll probably try the cut back here, but Giorgio covers it well. And he stays behind for another corner, but Ilson will have a good run down towards the chicane section here. He will try it up the inside. No, has a little luck. Ducks back in for now. Van and Rip It Up still with each other, and now MKG under pressure from Dark Aussies in 7th place. Will Dark Aussies have a look at all? He's thinking about it. MKG goes defensive into the chicane. Dark Aussies thinks about going around the outside, doesn't quite execute it though. Gonorrhea in 8th, Maverick in 9th, Mayo in 10th, and Bowie coming out from his pit stop. Up ahead it's very tight for first position here. Adrenalina hanging back, a great run from Ilson out of the last turn there. Let's see what he can do. Into turn 1, no, does not, but brakes a little earlier to allow Giorgio to run a bit wider, but maybe struggling for grip now. Yes, I heard Evil says this track is famous for a crash 2010 in British touring cars when the leaders crashed at the last turn, the last lap. I actually saw that. That was Matt Neal and someone else. I can't remember who it was. Giorgio going a bit deep into the hairpin section. Ilson will probably get the cut back here. Yes, he does. And Giorgio has got a slowdown penalty. That has cost him the lead. Giorgio has got a slowdown penalty. Now Adrenalina in 2nd place. Ilson leads at Oulton Park. Van in a lonely 4th at the moment. Rip It Up dropping back a little bit. MKG in 6th, still holding off. Dark Aussies in 7th. Gonorrhea in 8th. Maverick in 9th. Mayo in 10th. Bowie in 11th, just coming onto lap number 8. And Laurie back in 12th as well. Now Adrenalina sees his chance at the lead here. Can he try anything? He thinks about going into the last turn, but doesn't execute it. Adrenalina driving for who's? Oh, I just should have had the standings up. I should have had the standings. Adrenalina is driving for Project Golf. The Project Golf team versus the Mad Racers ART team. So the top 3 guys are fighting it out for the top 3 positions here. Very close on lap times as well. So now Dark Aussies must have made a mistake because he's dropped back into the hands of Gonorrhea in the Lime car here. Well, I say the Lime car, that's what he calls it. They're actually the rocket propelled team. Let's hope they actually have rockets in those cars. Mayo sitting in a comfortable 10th at the moment, and you've retired. Well, that's Bowie out of the race. Probably pit stop glitch again. Okay, Ilson leads, Adrenaline dropping back again in second, Giorgio in third position, Van in fourth position with Rip It Up in fifth position, MKG in sixth position doing a great job, Dark Aussies in seventh with Gonorrhea dropping behind again, Maverick in ninth position, Mayo in 10th position and Lore in 11th position. So things are beginning to even out now, so it's going to be quite the sit back and just wait for something to happen. Ilson is already coming up to lap someone. I'll just go on board with him for a second just to see who it is. And you'll get to see the track here as well. Who is that stopped on the track ahead? That is... Who is that? That's Lore who's getting lapped there. By both Ilson and Adrenaline. It gets out of the way nicely for them. Giorgio coming up behind them as well. On the OMST Italia car. Van in the Mad Races ART car. Rip It Up in the Rocket Propel car. I love saying that. MKS in the currently unnamed team. Dark Aussies driving for... I don't think he's driving for a team. Gonorrhea driving for Rocket Propelled. Maverick in a currently unnamed team. And Mayo driving for Kalpa Jr. With Lore driving for RX Racing, with his teammate not being able to make it here today. So, lap 11 out of 46, things have calmed down a little bit. Adrenaline may be gaining on Ilson ahead, just a second separate them now. He is closer than he was last lap. Giorgio is sitting behind Lore. What happened, Bowie?
I'm rage quitting.
What happened?
Project Cars is being totally shitty, especially this season.
What did it do to you this time?
First race I got a penalty for a crash that wasn't even my fault. Second race, actually, let's look at the second race. What was that again? Hang on. Oh yeah, Silverstone International. I got like podium there, so that's okay. But like Seika, I just lagged out there. I have no idea what my game did there. And here on Oulton Park, my Project Cars was being so nice to switch up all my pit settings and shit. So I pitted with only having 5 laps of fuel in my car. And when I pitted on the Gavra Golf strategy, they again did the same, and they had the tire pressure set to like 95. Like 0.95.
Ooh, look, we got a hater in the stream. That's always nice.
Yay.
The same to you, sir. Have a nice day. Anyways, Adrenaline are closing in on Ilson. So now Bowie is actually in the commentary box physically now. So he's coming in. He's taking his seat with his food and drink, and he's back in the box again.
I've got chocolate milk with me.
Why didn't you get me some?
Fly to me.
Fair enough. Anyways, Adrenaline and Ilson almost together again. Giorgio
Battle for 6th place.
Got a battle for 6 places. That yes, Dark Aussies have been trying to get around MKG for the past while. Whoa, bouncing over the curbs there. He actually launches 2 wheels into the air right there. So now MKG going a bit deep into the hairpin there, running a bit wide. Dark Aussies with a shallower line. So Dark Aussies having a pretty good race here today. He's actually made up a lot of positions. And MKG doing a fantastic job for his first race, running in 6th position. Currently no change up front. I'll just keep going in between those guys just to find out. Dark Aussie's having a great run down the back straight. Not going to try it there. Bit of a sketchy move to try it there. The double right hander. Not going to be going to end in tears basically. So
Have a great run.
Let's see what he does out of the last turn. He does, I think.
No, he doesn't. Oh.
So MKG comes in. Clatters the pit wall as he comes in as well, just to point that out. Now Dark Aussies finally gets in front.
Laps.
13 laps were fine. We're seeing the first stopper apart from you coming in.
Yeah. And more, I believe.
Laura came in as well. That's why he's so far down. He took a quick stop, actually. He's already coming out. So that's a quick one for him. Mayo gets promoted up to 9th position in the Calva Junior car. Maverick now in 8th position. Gonorrhea in 7th. And Dark Oz is promoted up to 6th now. Rip it up in a lonely 5th. Van in 4th. Giorgio in 3rd. And the 1st and 2nd running nice and close together, as we always like to see. So the main issue with this track is, as you said, is track limits. So how are we're going to be thinking? How are the stewards going to enforce this?
Yeah.
Like right there, Adrenalina running very wide out of turn 1.
I was
Really
about to say that Adrenalina.
Yeah, that's got to be looked at because that is an advantage to be gained. The white lines define the track, as
Look
Evil
at that,
said.
he's having a great run to
Fantastic run
right
out of the hairpin there. Let's see. Ilson will not go defensive, and Adrenalina launches up the inside into the hairpin, wheel banging, and Adrenalina gets into the lead. But will Ilson get the cutback? No. I don't think he's going to be very happy with the move he made there.
Adrenalina is not having the best race here, to be honest.
No, Ilson is comfortable where he is, but I don't think he's going to be very appreciative of that move. So let's see if he returns the favour later on. You can see him there again, running very wide off the curbs as well. Giorgio was all right. He was kept it reasonably within the confines of the track. So Evil says this is the oldest racing track in the UK. He definitely Google this. Definitely Google.
That was okay. That was okay there.
Yeah.
Giorgio as well.
Now let's actually watch him through turn 1. Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Through turn 1, here he comes. Completely off the track right there. So Evil says that that was a dirty move, forcing the leader off. But there again as well, completely off the track again. The comparison with Ilson. So that will probably have to look at. Spider Kong says he agrees with that as well. So let's see what happens, because it's we'll compare the difference in lines once we come to turn 1. Rip It Up is in. Yeah, good spot there. Dark Aussie's up to 5th place now.
You have a line car as well.
Oh, double stopping. Gonorrhea clicking
in.
the wall as well on his way in for good measure. This will put the other Calpa Junior car of Mayo into 7th place, it looks like. Or into 6th, excuse me. So now Calpa in 6th place. Hasn't stopped yet, though. So now, we'll watch Adrenalina as he comes through turn 1 later here. And we'll watch and see the difference in Ilson's lines and Adrenalina's lines. So let's go on board with Adrenalina as he comes through turn 1.
Oh, Mayo. Completely locked up to the hairpin.
Adrenalina completely off the track. Ilson doing the same, actually, so... And Giorgio kept it well within. So, well, I guess it is pretty difficult to get it right on turn 1, but here... Whoa! Okay. Adrenalina launching his 2 wheels into the air there.
Ooh. Going very wide there.
And now, actually, 9th and 10th, the 2 teammates, MKG and Maverick, are running nose to tail here as well. So a battle for that team. I'm not sure, there hasn't been a name for that team yet. I'm not sure what it is. But they are running the Populous Bank livery on their car. Anyways, Ilson closing in on Adrenalina, actually, so he's very close to him. He's closer than he was, definitely. Yeah, he's definitely closer. His nose is almost touching his gearbox. He went to the double right-hander there.
He's very, very close, yeah.
I'm sure he's got to return the favour here. We got a lapped car. I believe that's Gonorrhea up ahead. Mayo is in the pits as well, to point that out as well.
Oh, here goes Ilson.
Ilson to return the favour into turn 1. Backs out of it sensibly, I think. And keeps it reasonably within the confines of the track. Up ahead is Gonorrhea in the rocket-propelled racing car. I love saying that. Now, this probably will affect his hairpin. So let's see. Adrenalina getting a little bit held up here. Ilson right on his gearbox. Adrenalina having to take an awkward line around, but they both get around eventually. Gonorrhea did his best there. I'll give him credit.
Yeah, that was gonna ear, yeah.
Yeah, he did. No, he did his best to get out of that situation. So but now that's left Ilson to get even closer. And in the background, Giorgio's also closing in on these two as well.
Yeah, Van August is a long way down, so
Gonorrhea is already getting
they're
out
not
of the way
gonna
for
get in
Giorgio.
any trouble off of him.
For sure. So Giorgio he's already let Giorgio through. I'm just gonna quickly check the gap. He's got a 3.2 second gap to the group up here. So we've had 16 laps raced, 29 laps to go here at Oulton Park.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Maverick is catching up to Mayo for 8th position.
Indeed, he's broke away from his teammate and is closing in on the other Kalpa car. Up front, no change as of yet. We'll keep an eye on that battle, of course. But is Giorgio closing in? For sure he is. 2.8 seconds now. I believe Adrenalina is struggling on tyres. He had a terrible run through that hairpin. Come to the chicane section. Ilson looking for a way around. No driver has collided with that tyre barrier in the middle of the chicane as of yet. Maybe.
Thank God.
Cause that would have been chaos if it was on the first lap.
It would have been deadly, yeah. Especially in the first lap.
For sure, for sure. Giorgio dropping back a little bit. Of course, that could be to do with different corner speeds. The gap varies, of course. So 28 laps to go. Still no change up front as of yet, but they are very close together. Ilson has had his chance, but Giorgio is looming in the background, ever closer. Well, he's actually lost a bit of time there, so he gained because of the lapped car. So I don't know if he's going to be able to catch. But then again, these guys have not pitted yet, so the early stoppers might benefit.
MKG is now 11th.
MKG, he's obviously had a problem.
He's either pitted or he had a terrible crash or something. Or both.
Possibly both. Dark Aussie's running in a good 5th at the moment. Van in a lonely 3rd. Giorgio and, of course, is just
4th, you mean.
in the background. Van in 4th and Giorgio in 3rd. And these two up front in the first 2 positions. Okie dokie. So, when do you reckon we're going to see these guys pit?
I'm gonna say about halfway, lap 23.
Yeah, I think these guys will go for a one-stop. I can't see them going anything else. Anything else I think would compromise their race strategy. I actually hear a car coming out of the pits. That's Dark Aussie's coming out of the pits. That's actually Adrenalina's teammate, Dark Aussie's. Manages to keep himself in 6th, but he's just come out in front of Gonorrhea. So that was crucial to him.
Ooh.
Ilson is much better through that hairpin. You can just see that just seems to be smoother through the hairpin than Adrenalina, and gets a nice run down to the chicane here. But can't make anything of it because it's just too tight. Giorgio is dropping back every lap, so that's not going to happen for him, I don't think. Meanwhile, Gonorrhea putting Dark Aussie's under pressure for 6th place. Gonorrhea is on older tyre. He's actually pitted, so he would be on worn tyres, but Dark Aussie's is on fresh rubber. That won't be worn in just yet. So it will depend. He's already kind of going defensive into the double right-hander there. Oh, Gonorrhea sliding through the double right-hander there, getting a good run. Not making anything of it.
Narbos is trying to break that slipstream off of Gonorrhea. Because
Gonorrhea had a great run out of the last turn there, actually, as well. He's gonna be putting him under pressure here. Dark Aussie's is definitely trying to break the slipstream, moving over to the inside, and then coming back across. A bit of lag there. I thought they were going to go off into the track. So he follows him for another lap.
Straight on.
Ilson having a little look into the hairpin there. He's very close to the back of Adrenalina this time. Surely is going to have him down towards the chicane. Return the favour. Adrenalina did the same thing into the hairpin. He's thinking about it, not going to do it though. He's forcing Adrenalina on the defensive, forcing him into a mistake.
Okay, you keep an eye on Ilson. I'll keep an eye on Gunnar here versus Dark Buzzies.
Oh, Ilson is all over the back.
Fighting.
He's
Same here.
They're all over the back of each other for both battles here. Oulton follows him through again. So let's see what happens. Under the Rexar bridge towards the last turn. Hasn't quite got ahead just yet. Maybe Adrenaline might think of pitting.
Dark Ozzy's jumping over the curse.
Yeah, Gunnar putting him all under all sorts of pressure. Ilson stays behind.
It's very close.
Oh, Adrenaline runs very wide out of the first turn. They're going to be side by side. No, it just pips ahead again. Keeps himself ahead, but Ilson will surely have a fantastic run down the straight. He got to be a little bit on the grass. Actually, he's going to compromise his run. Actually, so let's see. But he's always good through. And Adrenaline goes very deep, and Ilson is going to have a cut back out of the hairpin, maybe. Well, he'll surely have a great run down towards the chicane again, but it's not going to be quite enough. Or will it? No, he gets ducked out of the slipstream, just filled his mirrors, but won't have it as of yet. Not just yet. So he follows him for another lap. Meanwhile, Gonorrhea pulling over to the side of the track. Problems on that car, possibly. He lets Mayo through. I don't know what the issue was there. That was strange. Gonorrhea pulling over and letting Mayo through. Meanwhile, Ilson going side by side into the final turn with Adrenalina. Backs out of it again. Thinks about it because, you know, it's very sketchy to that last turn. But here comes down the back straight a smart move, and Adrenalina dives into the pits just as they were about to have a battle. He dives in. Adrenalina, the first of the leaders to stop it. Giorgio comes through into second place now. So Ilson leads once again. Giorgio now in second position. Adrenalina in his box. It's essential that he gets out in front of Van, because Van's a tough cookie to crack. So let's see if he can get out in front of it. If it will be a quick stop for Adrenalina. Yes, it will. He comes out. His box is the closest to the first turn. He does get out in front of Van and stays in third position. But now Ilson's got to be thinking, do I come in now? Giorgio will lead this race should he come out. Or should he come in, sorry. But now Adrenaline is going to have to try and get round the lapped car of, I believe
Maverick,
that's...
I believe.
Maverick, yeah, got to launch down the inside. Gives him plenty of room. Don't do the cutback if you can. Yeah, the lapped car sensibly stays behind. We're going to use him though. Use the slipstream he can gain. And Ilson stays out, interestingly. Now, Giorgio comes in, so that's going to be his podium position possibly lost to Van. But let's see. 23 laps to go. Your estimate was pretty bang on that they were going to come in around this time.
Hell yeah.
Well, halfway. Kind of an easy guess, I suppose.
I pit strategy to come around here, so I wasn't expecting anything else from them.
Adrenalina will take second position away from Giorgio. But Giorgio just leaving his box now, so it's going to be... He will have a pretty sizable gap, but he comes out and Van in as well. So all the leaders coming in, apart from Ilson staying out, maybe eking out his tyres a little bit more. He knows he's quicker than Adrenalina, so the more gap he has a gap of currently 31 seconds over Adrenalina. So that's basically half a lap he's got.
I think we're going to have a little battle here for 7th position.
Yeah, Gonorrhea and Mayo, yep.
Maverick is catching up to Gunnar. Gunnar is catching up to Mayo.
It's true, we'll see that unfold in the coming laps. Ilson in from the lead.
Well.
Ilson in from the lead of the Grand Prix.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Adrenalina.
Yeah, let's see how far is he. He's got 18 seconds to make up.
Oh, here goes Ilson. Come on, go. Ilson? Don't
Ilson's
tell me
still,
he got the glitch.
Ilson's still in his box, and Adrenalina's coming around the final turn. Out comes Adrenalina
There
out of his
goes.
box. Ilson coming out of his box. It's going to be very tight for position here. Adrenalina coming through the final turn. Adrenalina will have him. He's going to have the momentum. He just pips him from first place. So Adrenalina comes out
in. There's a lap car right in front of him. 2 even. That's Gonorrhea and Mayo.
Adrenalina crucially coming out in front. Gonorrhea gets sizably out of the way for them. But it's going to be hindering Ilson through the hairpin act. Now, he moves over after the hairpin. Eventually, gets through. Well, he didn't want to lose the gap he had to Mayo, but now Mayo's going to have to move over.
Oh, there is a battle for 4th position. Van Elk has now dropped back to Ripped Up.
It's like the first couple of laps. Rip It Up and Van now back in a battle again for 4th position. So they come to the hairpin. Rip It Up will probably have a nice slipstream down towards the hairpin here. So into the hairpin they go. Rip It Up taking a shallower line. He's going to get a nicer run out of the hairpin here. Yes, he will. But Van just keeping himself ahead for now. Now the two leaders have got themselves around the lapped cars, and Giorgio getting a little bit held up by, getting held up by Mayo there. And Mayo going off the track actually. Close. Mayo went off the track there, and Gonorrhea has got round him actually a while
Mayo
back.
Is right in front of Maverick for 8th position.
And Maverick will now have a chance to pip ahead of the Kalpa Junior car here.
I'm gonna keep an eye on Van Elk and Rip It Up here for 4th position, because Rip It Up is right behind Van Elk.
Here comes Maverick on Mayo, side by side as we come down to the chicane. Well, he ducks back into the slipstream for now, but he got a nice run. Gonorrhea is just ahead of them actually, so there's going to be a 3-way battle for 7th here. So it's going to be Gonorrhea versus Mayo. Mayo running very wide out of turn 5.
Oh, he got ripped up. Having a great run out of the fast left-hander, which is turn 2, I believe, or 3. Yeah. Now coming into the hairpin, they're very close to each other.
Very late braking from Rip It Up.
Rip It Up having a slightly better exit there than Van Elk. Oh, Mayo's off track.
Yeah, Mayo had a bad run out of the last turn. It's going to put him under pressure. Maverick comes into the pits, so that stops that battle for a little while.
That's an anti. Oh, Rip It Up has gone wide as well.
No changes up front as of yet.
A slight bit. But Ilson is very close to Adrenalina now.
We are going to see a battle for the lead later on, I suppose. We hope to see one anyway. Van is actually pulling away a little bit from Rip It Up, so he's doing what he needs to do to stay ahead. So the gap is 0.8 of a second between Adrenalina and Ilson. They're setting lap times within about a couple of hundredths of a second of each other. 20 laps to go here at Oulton Park. And we've seen a great race so far. Plenty of action. Adrenalina going wide through the last turn actually. That's going to put him under pressure from Ilson. For sure. Yeah, Ilson getting a lovely slipstream down the main straight here. Very close to him through the first turn. Almost thought about going up the inside. Not quite going to do it though. 19 laps to go at Oulton Park. And the battle for the lead is heating up. These are the guys fighting for the championship. Well, Ilson is the leader of the championship, and Adrenalina currently sitting 3rd in the championship. Now, as it stands, Adrenalina will overtake Giorgio in the standings, as Giorgio is behind him. So, first or second, he will come ahead of him. But Ilson is the only guy representing, well, he's representing Great Britain here today, and he's the guy fighting for the championship versus the 2 Italians. And yeah, so a lot of Italians actually It's
A
actually
lot.
it's majority Italians. So
Mayo's
Adrenalina.
just come out of the pits. Just behind Maverick.
That's his
So
second stop.
Maverick got the cut. For Mayo, yeah.
So yeah, Ilson is British. Giorgio
Going
is
in the graph there for somebody. Oh,
yeah.
and Lore. Oh, he's having a terrible race. He's going wide again. In 11th position.
So Ilson the Brit in second. Adrenalina Italian. Giorgio Italian. Van is the only Dutchman apart from you. Rip It Up is British as well. Dark Aussies is
Really?
yeah, Dark Aussies going very slowly. Got a slowdown penalty, I think. Yeah, he got a slowdown penalty. So Dark Aussies, I'm pretty sure, is Italian as well. Yes, he is. Gonorrhea Ear is British as well.
British, yeah.
MKG, I'm not sure. He's not on the leaderboard. Maverick
he's
not on the
English as
leaderboard.
well.
Mayo is Italian. Lore is Belgian. Oh my god!
Lore. What the fuck?
What the hell did I just say?
I didn't even see. Right.
I don't understand.
What?
He just spazzed into his pit bot into the middle of his garage.
Hang on, I'm watching this back.
Oh,
Please tell me that on
okay.
stream.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
So now we have the Kalpa driver Mayo at the back. Great.
Well, as I was saying, Lore is Belgian.
Oh
And
my god.
yeah, I know.
Okay, I saw that. Oh, okay. Oh.
And we can basically say that everyone else is Italian.
Yeah, pretty much everyone is Italian apart from Gonorrhea, British, Ripped Up, British, CRT Pogate,
Is Spanish.
Spanish, me Dutch, Lore Belgian, Van Elk Dutch, and I'm British.
We don't know about Maverick and MKG.
I believe Maverick is British as well, but I don't
I think they're both British actually, so we'll see. Once the leaderboard gets updated. But Adrenalina he's just doing what he needs to do to stay ahead of Ilson. The gap is consistent at about 0.8 of a second. So it's gonna be close to the end. Now how far is Giorgio behind? He is 8 seconds actually, it's quite a sizable gap. Van in the middle of nowhere. Rip It Up in the pits actually. The Brit is in the pits. Dark Aussies is gonna overtake Force, 5th position. It's gonna be a good result for him if he manages to hold on to it. Maverick in 9th, Mayo in 10th, and that rounds it out actually. So I'm assuming Lore retired and it just glitched out for me. Because he pulled into his pit box and then just spazzed in. It was so strange. Now Ilson beginning to pile the pressure on Adrenalina now. He's very close now. He's always able to close up the gap in the second sector. He's actually a 10th quicker through the first sector, and through the second sector he will be sizably quicker, we assume. Evil says the main point of the race, the controversial move for the lead, and who is the driver of the day? Well, we don't know yet, because we haven't seen anything spectacular, but
Let's
we'll
just
have
have
to
a
see.
vote in the chat right now for everybody who's watching. Type the name of who you think deserves to be driver of the day.
Evil, don't type Max Verstappen. I know he's just going to do
Oh my
that.
god.
He's going to type
Oh my
Max
God.
Verstappen. Ilson
Charlie
is...
and Palmer.
Charlie Whiting.
Jensen Button.
Yeah, I told you he put Max Verstappen. I told you. For
God
me,
damn it.
for me, it's going to be Ilson for right now. He's going to be driver of the day. He's doing a great job.
Yeah.
He's currently piling on the pressure on Adrenalina. He hasn't put a
Oh,
foot.
we have a great battle on here for 7th position actually.
Oh yeah, MKG, the two teammates running 7th
The
and
two
8th.
teammates right behind each other, yeah.
I'm assuming they're two Brits. They have got a... That is Van ahead of them, actually. That's just lapped them. up front. I'm going to stick with the battle up front because it's we need to get a little bit closer. I think I'll stay with the battle for 7th for now because it's the closest thing
It's
we have.
Van Elk actually, who's just in front of the battle for 7th position. So
Yeah, so
he's getting pushed on by 2 cars, battling it out for a position here.
Yeah, indeed.
That's not something you want.
No. So
No, Gunnar Ear is now last actually.
Gonorrhea, he is indeed. So he must have taken an extra stop or something, or he's made a mistake.
I think he quit. I almost said quit. I think he had a pit stop.
Maverick
Oh, here goes
launching it down
Maverick.
the inside. They've collided. The two teammates collided, but they keep it together for now.
Oh, that's the last thing you want, to crash out your teammate.
Yeah.
To be honest, I'm surprised me and Mayo haven't crashed each other out. And by me and Mayo crashed each
Evil
other
votes
out, I
you
mean
as the driver
me
of the day.
crashing. Driver of the
Oh,
day is
Adrenaline
going-
collided with a lapped
yes.
car. Adrenaline collided with a lapped car. He's under pressure from Ilson now. He collided with Gunnar here on the exit of the hairpin.
Oh no.
You'll be able to see that back on the stream. Here comes Ilson down the inside, but not going to quite get there. Adrenaline breaks later. Gonna see that back on stream. Gonorrhea was in the middle of the hairpin and Adrenaline collided with the back of him, put him under pressure from Ilson now.
I've just seen the spun of the 2 teammates.
Oh, Ilson's all over the
So-
back of Adrenaline now because of that.
Ilson. Here we go.
Come on, boy. I shouldn't be biased, but come on, lad. I know you can do this.
Oh no, Gunnar
You've
tried
been-
to like cut back
You've
to
been
let them through.
He's been trying for so long. He's trying to get back at Adrenaline for the kind of for the move he made on him earlier in the race.
And Virginia's gonna go wide again.
Yeah. Well,
How did
and
I know?
Ilson is surely going to have him. That's down. He may return the favour down towards the hairpin here. Let's see if he gets the run he needs or if he breaks stupidly late.
Lord just actually sent me a message on PlayStation. Went wide for Giorgio, I think, and he hit me off in the 3rd turn. No point in continuing.
Huh, interesting.
Well, that sucks.
Ilson
Definitely sucks.
diving out of the slipstream a little bit, filling his mirrors. Just to let him know he's there. 13 laps to go.
Messi up front.
There's not a lot of
Yep.
time left actually once he put all the laps together. So he's got to.
Oh, MK actually pitted. I believe he had damage because he's in 9th now,
Yeah,
behind Mayo.
that's interesting. Yeah, I'm just looking at that now. Yeah, Mayo now gets promoted to 8th. Oh, Ilson up the inside, surely for the lead into the last turn. No, he just gets pipped again by Adrenalina. It's an awkward line through the last turn to take up the inside.
Just do it, Ilson. What do you have to lose? Oh wait, I lost.
He's clean, but he's all over the back of Adrenalina. He's under so much pressure as Adrenalina runs completely wide in comparison to
Yeah,
Ilson.
If Adrenalina would have braked there for the turn to actually get the turn, Ilson would be right back with him because he would have got a little bit of a cutback going on.
But as Evil pointed out, if there was a gravel trap there, it'd be a different story.
Yeah.
And as Evil,
Something we should definitely put in.
the gloves are officially off. No holds
True.
barred for the lead now.
Let's actually mute the chat. There we go. That's great.
Ilson going very wide as well. It's not something you like to. They're really taking advantage of the curbs there. Probably a little bit wider than he should. He's really having a look through the double right-hander there. Got on the grass a little bit there actually as well. So that might compromise his run a little bit. But he can almost he can sniff the petrol fumes off of Adrenalina, but he can't get him to smell his just yet.
Right, I'll be right back.
Alright, 11 laps to go here at Oulton Park. The battle for the lead is happening. Ilson has been following Adrenalina for the past while and just can't seem to get ahead. And Giorgio is menacingly just there. Oh, Adrenalina went very deep. Ilson had to ease off on the hairpin to allow him to get back on the track. And that compromised his run down the back straight. So we're coming up to 10 laps to go now. 10 minutes of this session remaining, basically. And Oulton is fighting for maximum points here today. Yeah, he's fighting for those 30 points, I believe. 30 points is for the lead, is for a win here today. That'll put him on over the 100 mark. And we'll cement ART, is it? Or something else? Yeah, ART Racing on top of the Constructors' Championship. 20 minutes. No, do your maths, Evil. Do your maths. Minute 16. By 10, it'll be about 12, 13, possibly. It might be 20 minutes. I'm terrible at maths anyway. So, anyways, Oulton sniffing around. Mayo just ahead as well. No change in the Dark Aussie's into the pits actually, as well. But Oulton had a little look, didn't quite work. But they've now got the lapped car of Mayo to deal with, up ahead in 8th position. But it's always nice to see a race where 1 and 2 have been running basically behind each other for the entire race so far. So it's always nice to see that. But Oulton has been trying for so long to get round, and surely no, he doesn't try it into the last turn. He wants to make sure he doesn't hit him. Unlike Adrenalina, I suppose. He banged wheels a lot with Oulton, and that's Mayo getting out of the way as much as he could anyway through the first turn. 9 laps to go here at Oulton Park.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a mistake from Adrenalina possibly, or just a slow run through one of the turns. That's all Oulton needs to get around Adrenalina. Oh, I thought for a second there was a bit of lag and it sounded like his engine shut off. That was scary for a second. We do hope you are enjoying the stream as always. If you are, leave a like, vote for your driver of the day in the chat as always. Join us on Thursday as well.
Now. Ooh. Adrenalina cutting the corner again.
Yeah. Evil says he would dive bomb the hairpin. Now, what would you scream?
Hairpin time!
Indeed. Indeed. 8 laps to go. Oulton still follows suit behind Adrenalina. It surely must be frustrating at this stage. Basically, they must be setting basically identical lap times at this point. If he's just not able to get around. Adrenalina running a good bit wide through there. Got on the grass as well. That's going to compromise him. Oulton moves to the outside through the hairpin. Will get a nice run, but Adrenalina covers it well with a better run. So
there are also no other battle going on except for Oulton and Adrenalina at the moment.
So we'll stick with them then.
So this is going to be fun.
There's another lapped car of MKG, or no, Maverick, excuse me, Maverick up ahead. Oh, Oulton is he's just there, but he just can't find the space he needs. If there was just a little bit more space through that double right-hander, he would totally be alongside him at this point. Seven laps to go at Oulton Park. Still no change up front. Oh my god, stop.
I'm just spamming the chat at this point.
Oh, Oulton was super quick. was super quick through sector 1 there. Oh, he's almost alongside at this point. A beautiful run from Ilson. Alongside they go, almost touching wheels. Ilson into the lead, but Adrenaline will have the inside line. Oh, he flips. He's over. That is unbelievable. Ilson's over on his roof. Race over. Giorgio into second place, and now Ilson into third. Race over for Ilson. Unbelievable scenes here at Oulton Park. I was kind of expecting it, but there you go. Ilson flipping out.
I think this again would be Adrenalina's fault.
Well, we'll review it again. We'll review it again, but
actually.
But for now, Ilson, the hero of the moment, carrying on. Lost his engine cover, but he is still in a podium position. But suddenly, Giorgio is in second again. Can you actually watch that back on the stream, see what happened?
Yeah, I'm looking right now. It seems like Ilson got the move done, but under braking, Adrenalina got the position like almost back. It was the long side, but as I'm like pressing spacebar very quickly after each other, I can see that Adrenalina is, I believe, just locking up his front wheels while he's trying to turn in.
So basically contact was inevitable.
Ilson just cut in the turn very early. Like, he gave room, but it was not much. Let's put it like that. It was not much. And Ilson, like I said, Adrenalina probably locked up his tires, so at this point I didn't see a non-collision thing going on the crash. So, hang on, I'm looking back now, but Lord is connected. Well done.
Oh yeah, he did. Well, we'll send it to a steward's review, and we'll have a look. Because that is a serious crash, so it does warrant investigation.
Definitely.
It was the same. There was no action afterwards, but Adrenalina was involved in an incident at Brands Hatch where he was trying to lap Gonorrhea, and he went around the outside of Paddock Hill, and Gonorrhea did his best to get out of the way. But Adrenalina collided with him and flipped.
I said that this was probably just a racing incident.
Yeah, because Adrenalina, he was trying to get the position back.
Adrenalina has done through the race, like cutting the corners like crazy, and probably earlier on, I don't even know when, but he also made contact with somebody then, I believe.
Now,
So
I would actually like to point out
penalty
as well, Ilson's not given up because he is closing in on Giorgio again, even after a flip. He is back on form somehow. And hello to Vectro, how are you, sir?
5 laps to go.
5 laps to go, we've had major
Vectro.
drama. We've had major
Vectro,
drama.
Go back for about, let's say that, 1 minute 30, maybe a little bit more.
Yeah, go back about maybe 2 laps, maybe 1 lap.
Yeah, like 2 minutes or something.
Because we had major drama here. But I would actually like to say Ilson is about to pass Giorgio again. Major pace. And he's able to just close back up to the back of Giorgio, the man who dominated round 2. And
I think I can definitely point out at this point that Ilson is definitely driver of the day.
100% cut with the comeback. Oh great, we got an advertiser. He's just getting immediately blocked. I don't care. Anyways.
Yeah, money. Wait, what?
Here comes Ilson up the inside. And there's a lapped car there as well who gets out of the way. But Giorgio gives him loads of room. And Ilson is back into second place. Giorgio tried to come back a little bit, but Ilson now still hold on to second place and will retain the lead of the championship even after the drama. Driver of the day goes to Ilson.
Definitely, yeah.
I think we can all we can all agree that.
Yeah.
I don't know how he managed to catch up to Giorgio again. I just don't.
And how did he even pass Giorgio? I didn't even see that.
Down into the hairpin. Lovely move up the inside. Giorgio gave him loads of room,
Oh yeah.
though.
Giorgio just went straight on, basically. I just saw it.
But Adrenalina is on course to win this race. 3 laps to go. He's led for the majority.
He's not far behind position 4. Like, Van Eyck is not out of the hairpin.
So he's basically led the majority of this race.
Somebody else disconnected as well. I believe. I think
Oh
I
yeah,
just saw that.
I just saw the little message. Who was it? It wasn't Laura, was it?
No. Oh, Adrenalina. Maverick, OKG, Mayo, got here.
I don't know if anybody did. Maybe it's just a glitch.
I have no idea.
Anyways, Evil says, so a controversial race win then. We'll have to see. But for now it sticks. It's not our decision.
Pretty much, yeah.
Vectro, what happened exactly? Asks Vectro. Ilson was trying to overtake Adrenalina around the outside of the hairpin. Got the move done, but Adrenalina came back on the inside and ended up with Ilson flipping over. So it is on the stream. It's very clear there. So we'll see what happened. I'm gonna actually have to watch turn 1 back as well, because that was carnage.
Yeah, I went wide and somebody cut me off. I had no idea what happened there.
Like, I just saw cars everywhere.
I'm actually gonna look it back right now because I have nothing better to do, to be honest.
But Ilson will take driver of the day here, voted by the commentators, because we just think he is, and everyone else will think he is as well, for the amazing comeback he's had. And out of all that, he is going quicker than Adrenalina ahead, even after all of that. Half a second. But it's not going to be enough to catch him. The gap is 5 seconds, not going to make that up in 1 lap, unfortunately. Unless Adrenalina makes a horrible mistake. I'm pretty sure Adrenalina will take the win here today and will secure 30 points.
I think I see what happened in turn 1. I went 3 wide into the first turn, in the middle. Somebody was on my inside, Lori was on the outside.
Another spammer, blocked. Anyways, you go on. Yeah, as the one-liner I like, 3 into 1 doesn't go.
No, not really, no.
Still a lot of runners
I
though.
had room to the guy on the inside because I thought that the guy on the outside was already gone. So I just turned out of the first turn thinking like, okay, he's gone. So I was just on the racing line. And then suddenly, boom, I was gone. Just...
Well, Vector does make a good point that there is still a lot of runners though, not much DNFs. Yeah, I suppose there's only 3 DNFs.
Really, no.
So there's still 10 people going to finish this race. And believe it or not, you can actually see...
I'm not a DNF since I'm still here, but...
Believe it or not, you can actually see Ilson in the background of Adrenalina. He is still there, so a couple of... Maybe if he had 10 laps remaining, he would have been a threat. But unfortunately, there's only 1 left. So, through the final couple of corners we go. Adrenalina, he's done everything he needs to do. Led for the majority of the race. And will take full points here today. Through the final corner.
He has won, so...
Yeah. Adrenalina wins at Oulton Park for the Project Golf team. He will be ecstatic with that. He wins here at Oulton Park. Ilson comes across the line in 2nd place. A well-deserved one. Possibly deserved a win, but we'll see afterwards. Giorgio comes across the line in 3rd position. A great podium for him. Tough race, but he managed to finish in 3rd position. And we have Van a long way back in 4th position. A gap of almost 1 minute. He's almost been lapped by Adrenalina. So we're gonna...
Yeah.
Great spelling, by the way.
That's exactly what I wanted to do.
Nah, don't like Minecraft.
I can give Vector a timeout.
Yeah, you can. Except I can time out the moderators as well, just to point that out. I'm done. I'm done.
How can...
Van finishes in 4th. Comes across the line there.
Where
Who
did
else?
Mayo finish? 9th. Well, that's not too bad.
Yeah. I'm not going to play the anthem because I'm just going to get copyrighted.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to my own rendition of the Italian national anthem. Hey. There you go.
No. No, I deleted the chat. No. Bad soup. Bad.
Shut up. But
Yeah, 2 points for Kalpa.
yeah, well, you still did score points with a 9th position finish. So we'll just run you through. Adrenalina will win here today. Ilson with a brilliant 2nd place. Should have been a win, possibly, but we'll see. Giorgio in 3rd, Van in 4th position. Rip It Up will finish in 5th position. Dark Aussies coming across the line in 6th. Maverick in 7th. MKG on his first race will finish 8th. Mayo in 9th. And Gonorrhea will round it up in 10th position.
Yes. And the mini 11th, but that's okay.
Well, that's going to do it for the race here today. We do hope you enjoyed. As always, it was a fantastic race.
It was, definitely.
1st and 2nd running nose to tail for the entire race. An interesting end to it, to say the least. But that's the way it goes sometimes. That's racing. So, as always, from all of us here at the Gavra League, thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next race. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Shit, I pressed the wrong button. Shit.